Optimax lathes have been developed from the Optica range and provide many additional facilities. Optimax lathes range from 700mm to 6 meters between centers, with bed swings from 360 to 1100mm, and are more versatile for machining workpieces singly or in small production runs. The Optimax control panel is mounted on rails to provide easy access for inspecting, removing and replacing workpieces. The lathes are fully guarded to protect the operator from being splashed by coolant or hit by swath. Facilities include selection of types of machining, search for profiles stored in the memory, and simulation of machining cycles. The Optimax sequences machining passes automatically in all modes. The Optimax also has cycles for machining complete profiles from roughing to finishing, machining grooves, drilling, rigid tapping. In response to feedback from customers, Cazeneuve has added options to improve and simplify operation adjustment of pitch, roughing plus finishing, spindle orientation, spindle braking. If required, while working in Optimax mode for small production runs, the operator can return to Optica mode, which is better suited for machining single workpieces with the guards open, or switch over to G-code mode to use programs set up on other lathes that can be transferred using a USB memory stick. These programs can then be modified, new blocks can be copied, workpiece profiles can be modified, and roughing or finishing can be simulated. Optimax lathes have been designed to make best use of these 3 operating modes. Optimax lathes are just as easy to use as the highly successful Optica range. For linear machining, the operator selects linear machining, sets the X and Z values, defines the depth of cut, and selects the machining direction, turning or facing. When the cycle is started, the spindle turns at the preset speed and the lathe starts turning the workpiece. The starting point is stored in the control and the tool will return to this point after machining. Profiles are created on the Optimax just as simply and easily as for the Optica. The operator creates a profile or selects a profile number, selects a tool with its cutting parameters, defines the depth of cut and sets the allowances for the X and Y axis. The details page is used to set the following information: machining direction, turning, facing or profiling for cast workpieces, a different depth of cut for machining pockets, automatic roughing before finishing. Before machining starts, the roughing and finishing operations can be simulated to ensure that the tool path is correct. The operator selects a specific tool for cutting a thread, internal, external or facing. He then defines the nominal diameter of the thread to be cut. The details page on the Optimax control panel provides a wider range of options with a choice of 3 types of infeed: alternate flank infeed with constant load, flank infeed with constant load or flank infeed with constant infeed. Several cleaning passes can be set after the last cutting pass in the details page. The feed is controlled by the spindle. The operator can reduce the spindle speed if the tool starts to judder while machining a delicate workpiece. The groove machining cycles are created in the profile. The operator selects the groove cutting tool, internal, external or facing, and the grooves to be cut with this tool are selected on the control panel. The groove cutting cycle can be simulated with roughing using the allowances defined, followed by finishing. These new facilities enable Optimax lathes to be used with ease for programming and machining any shape of workpiece, even complex forms, either individually or in small production runs.